Each time I rode it, I tried to do at least 10 miles, but the day that I had my heart attack, I was kind of in a hurry, so I did a quick 5 miles and then I was leaving. After I rode, I got up, I walked to go clean the machine. I walked back to the machine and I just went black. That's the last thing I remember.
I was sitting down having a conversation with Pearl when we heard a code 1 get called over the intercom.
And I went and I grabbed the code bag.
And as I'm walking up there, I see this individual laying on the ground, not moving at all. Just went right into what you need to do, looking for breathing, which I didn't really see, checking for a pulse, which he didn't have.
And Mike Smith was already there. He's a member who actually works for the CK Fire Department.
So he personally went straight into doing compressions while I was handed an AED, and I ended up getting it out and cutting Don's shirt off around Mike's hands while he was doing compressions.
And so I ended up doing the rescue breaths and making sure that everything was working right.
Attached the AED and then cleared everybody away while we got ready to administer the shock.
It was telling us to be clear. I raised my hands up and I looked at my hand and they weren't shaking. There was nothing going on. I felt like I was frozen. And then we shocked him and I didn't have to do any more rescue breaths after that because the defibrillation actually worked.
And about 15-20 seconds later is when EMS showed up.
Altogether of us actually doing CPR, it was about 4.5 minutes.
The next thing I woke up, I was in emergency. They told me what happened and I had this big pain right here. And I found out that it's from CPR. When I finally met Wes, I saw how big his arms are and how buff he was. I was like, yeah, now I know why my chest hurt. But thank God he was there to hurt my chest. When I felt better, we came down here just
2 or 3 weeks,
2 or 3 weeks to meet everybody and visit him.
It was just awesome to see him, you know, going from me seeing him on the ground needing CPR to standing there shaking my hand. So that was really cool. And also, I mean, he came right in here and right off the bat, first thing he did was got to doing some of his therapy by walking a couple laps around the track.
Had I decided, you know what, I don't have time to come to the Y that day, I'm just gonna ride my bicycle, I wouldn't be sitting here. It could happen to anybody, so it's a safe place to be.
Honestly, it's very humbling, just getting to know that I can pass this along to someone else.
It's not about me, it's about the people that work here and what they do. It could have happened to anybody. If you're in a place like the YMCA and then the staff they have here, you're in good hands.